be. We'll hear from him just momentarily. It's the first win for Fangio after a long, decorated defensive coordinator career. 2013, the Broncos take it, get off the schneid, and as I mentioned, new on SportsCenter, Anthony Lynn, not happy.
Sorry for keeping you good people waiting. Sorry for watching that damn game. I mean, we play like that, we won't beat anybody. That team came here more desperate for a win, played harder, out-coached us. I mean, it was disappointing. But we have a resilient group, I think, and we'll see how we respond next week. But that was disappointing. This press conference should be real short, to be honest with you. They went straight down the field and scored on our defense. They played faster. They played harder.
What would make you doubt the resiliency of the game?
What was that?
What would make you think it's a resiliency? What would make you doubt the resiliency?
Because I don't see the consistency right now, and that's my job, to get this team consistent. Come out and play at a certain level.
What was the decision at the end of the first half to not take three there and go for the
That was my decision, trying to create some momentum in this football team, trying to get a score before the half and come back out and get the ball and get another score. I gambled and I lost. I mean, there's been some frustrating games, not many, but there's been some. We got to do a better job of taking care of the ball in the goal line. Well, we go back, we learn, we refocus, and then we go out and we execute, and we work our tails off. That's the only way I know how to fix it.
During the week, Ken Wisner expressed some concern about the chemistry on offense and trying to work Melvin back in. Do you think his return affected them at all?
No, not at all. Not at all. I mean, Melvin's a good football player. I mean, we welcome Melvin back to our offense. But he wasn't ready, I know, to play a whole game, so I didn't play him a whole game. But he played some. I mean, he didn't have much to. He didn't have many opportunities, I can tell you that. But he played okay.
You think he played okay? That was your assessment how he played?
Yeah, I mean, based on what he's looking at and what I saw on the sidelines, he's all right. But I know he's going to get better. I mean, we didn't have a full-speed practice last week because of certain injuries, but the more he practices, the better he's going to get.
So how he played is based on the time he's missed and the fact that he has practice that much. Is that what we're seeing out there in terms of his play on the field?
But you see some of that.
Russ.
Some rust, yeah.
On both the interceptions, and like Philip is not getting his feet under and maybe rushing the ball a little bit. Does he need to take an extra beat and make sure?
We'll watch the tape and we'll coach Philip like everybody else, and we'll make the corrections.
Do you update on Pouncey?
No updates on Pouncey yet, but he could not finish the game.
The defense kind of settled down in the second half. What did he do to kind of keep the game close?
What was that?
The defense kind of settled down in the second half. What did he do to kind of keep you guys in the
Yeah, well, we played a little better football in the second half. I just don't understand that first half. But, I mean, we talked about all phases kicking in and complimenting the special teams had a punt return for a touchdown. You know, we tried to put ourselves in position at the end where we could win the game, and we didn't get it done. Good.
That's the first time I've seen Anthony Lynn react like that. He's a pretty mild-mannered guy.
He is. Clearly, he's disturbed by a few things that are going on with his team right now.
No doubt. He's a Parcells disciple. Little Parcells coming out there. Crimea Rivers for sure. I mean, in week 5, nothing going on today. Really struggled, did Phillip Rivers, and Rivers struggles. No surprise that the Chargers would lose. Season worst in all categories there today against the Broncos defense, which finally looked as stout as people said it would when the season began. Here is a frustrated Rivers. You think Lynn was frustrated? Here's Rivers joining him after the game.
Yeah, well, you know, I mean, obviously we didn't get in on 4th down. I mean, whether it's turnover or not, we didn't score. And then the interception, just shoot, bad throw. Obviously, we're probably going to get 3 there. Throw that one away. They covered everything pretty good. I thought I had Mike when he flashed, and the linebacker didn't see him, obviously. Yeah, he got bumped. I mean, that was the plan versus that. They had brought it in that situation a bunch of times, in the last, I shouldn't say a bunch of times, but 5 or 6 times in Fangio's last, 14 games. And that was what, collectively we decided was the best opportunity, because they kind of hold it at a shell and then they bring them all, and nobody's accounting for the tailback. And so we thought, shoot, let's bring him out the back door and kind of bluff the guy coming and have a chance for Melvin run down the sideline. And he just got bumped, and then I didn't make a very good throw. They were starting to maybe recover, but it was going to be a race to the first down marker, and who knows what else after that. But that was just kind of the way the day went. Some just near misses here and there, and then some bad decisions by me throwing it, and a couple turnovers, 2 turnovers that were bad. The throwaway was bad. Not getting it back to the line of scrimmage, that hurt us. Didn't get a field goal there. It's one of those days when you don't score a touchdown offensively. Obviously, great punt return by our guys and Dez, but when you don't score a touchdown offensively, I don't know that I've ever won a game without scoring a touchdown. So we obviously got to do a better job on offense. Yeah, no, that's what I mean. We got to finish. We got to finish in the end zone. Obviously, the 4th down right before the half, the 3rd and goal at the 2 after the turnover. Those are 2 opportunities there. Again, the throwaway makes it a lot easier field goal if I get that back to the line of scrimmage. And then you look at that. So I mean, there's potential for 17 points right there. So we just didn't capitalize and finish, and turn the ball over. So it was. They had a good plan. They did a nice job. We kind of were back and forth, that cat and mouse game, to try to counter what they were doing. And it just wasn't going to be one of those 350-yard days, up and down the field. I mean, that's a good defense, as you know how I feel about them, and I think our team did. But we had our chances to find a way to score one more point than they did. Once our defense settled in, I knew at a point in the 3rd quarter there, I said, they're done. Their offense is done. It was kind of just, I meant that in respect to our defense. Our defense just kind of had them hemmed up and was playing great. And I said, so let's find a way to go win the game, score a couple touchdowns and win it. And we just didn't get it done.
Is this one of those games where you gain something by looking at the film?
No, I think we gained something. I think I have a great deal of respect for the defense over there, both players and coaches. And I think obviously what Coach Fangio's done in his career in this league, and then what those players have done defensively over their careers, the combination of those guys and how they defended us, I think will be valuable to us because they had some success. And so we'll have to really take a look at it, and I think it's going to be a combination of what did they do to us that gave us problems, and then where can we just execute better? Because I think I'm going to look at it and go, gosh, I should have made this throw and that throw and this play. And if I just read it, I think there's going to be some plays we had that we didn't make. But again, credit to them for making it tough on us.
So again, 32 completions, only for 211 yards. So they're not giving you anything down the field, or it's not a large.
Yeah, we had some things up this week. We wanted to take some shots, but they weren't going to give them to us. They did a nice job of kind of playing it and keeping it in front of them. We're about to have we had a few opportunities maybe. Obviously, we got the one pass interference that was almost going to be a huge play, and maybe a couple others down the field. But no, they did a nice job. And again, with that pass rush, and when you get behind, it makes it even tougher. And obviously, they're missing one of their key guys, but with 58 over there and those other guys, I thought our guys up front, considering being down and having to throw it more than we'd have liked to, did a nice job up front.
So not too many late afternoon games today. That was one as the Broncos win for the first time. Full Cowboys-Packers post-game coming. We've got Tim Hasselbeck here. 25th year of Panthers football. One of the greatest coaches in Carolina Panthers history, John Fox, is here, and that's where we're going to begin.
Yeah, because they're still trying to figure out how to win games without Cam Newton. Well, McCaffrey and the Panthers improved to 3-2 on the season. Again, 34-27. Kyle Allen in place of Cam Newton goes 17 for 30, 181. Minshew had 337 yards and 2 scores on 26 of 44. But again, the real star, Christian McCaffrey, what a day it was for him. And, he's put on a show so far this season, 866 scrimmage yards on the season. That's the second most through a team's first 5 games in NFL history, behind Hall of Famer Jim Brown hit 988 back in 1963. McCaffrey 237 on the day, matching the team's single-game record that he set last season in Week 12. All right, so, John, from a head coaching standpoint, you're dealing with a huge injury, the loss of your quarterback, but when you have the running game headed by Christian McCaffrey, what does that do for your team going forward as you try to play through this absence?
Well, Ron Rivera is a defensive-minded coach and has done a terrific job with the Panthers, and he knew just to lean on the young quarterback entirely is not the formula for success. So they rushed the ball today for 285 yards. Played good defense, played opportunistic defense, and that's a great formula to win in the National Football League.
I think some of the things that can help the young quarterback, and it's kind of hard to argue with their success right now.
Yeah, you hand it to McCaffrey, give it to him, as you said, on a wheel route or whatever, jerk move, he's going to make it happen, and he did it today. All right, so that's a good win for the Panthers. Maybe the marquee game of the afternoon was the – yes? Okay, Zubin, do this.
Well, I'll tell you what.